Coach Purnell said on many occasions, Ryan brought out the best in people and made everyone feel special. The Driscoll family would like to thank the many people who helped them through this loss. And specifically, we want to thank Aaron Strong for his dedication towards crafting the scholarship idea in Ryan's memory. Any fans who are interested in helping to celebrate Ryan's memory through supporting Linn-Mar students with a yearly scholarship are encouraged to visit the Linn-Mar Foundation website or contact the high school athletic office. Linn-Mar, please stand and welcome Ryan Driscoll in the Linn-Mar Hall of Fame. By the Linn-Mar football teams he helped to lead.
Welcome everyone to beautiful Linn-Mar Stadium in the heart of Marion, Iowa for another season of Linn-Mar football. I'm your host, as always, Alec Henley, along with my co-host,
Ian McKinney, and we are absolutely ecstatic to have you guys with us tonight.
We are here for a powerhouse first game matchup between the Dubuque Senior Rams and the Linn-Mar Lions. Again, we want to thank everyone at home who's watching us on YouTube Live right now. We are live streaming this game, and it is planning to be a great one, folks. My prediction for the game, Linn-Mar 17, Dubuque Senior 10. Ian, how do you feel about that?
I feel like the score is a bit on the low side. I mean, this is going to be a very air raid centered offense. Total, their running game retained just 3 touchdowns last year, and all 3 of those touchdowns are coming from your senior quarterback, Marcus Orr. I think it's going to be really a shootout, and I think Linn-Mar comes out on top 31-24.
As you said, Marcus Orr, he is the key player for me tonight. My key impact player, Marcus Orr, needs to be on target with his aerial delivery, needs to hit every one of his receivers, and needs to spread the field. Marcus Orr is now a senior. He needs to be in command of his offense. And what's much more, he's in command of this team. A good offense is backed and is always started by a great... The marching band, everyone, they get better every time we hear them. Marching Lions getting ready to play the Linn-Mar alma mater. We ask all you Linn-Mar grads out there to stand up and join us in saluting your school. Ladies and gentlemen, the Linn-Mar alma mater. We ask you to please still stand and prepare for the next piece, the National Anthem. The Linn-Mar round. We are Linn-Mar, and yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are certainly Linn-Mar. We want to thank all of you for watching, and if anyone's watching from the side as well, we want to thank you for watching as well. This is such great publicity for us and for anyone else watching. And we are about to do the National Anthem, so please rise, remove your hats.
Now, under the direction of co-director of bands Dan Terrell, join the marching lines in saluting our country by singing the Star Spangled Banner.
play some football, folks. And indeed, this is the land of the brave, the home of the free, and the great football. Tonight we're going to be looking for a few standout players, that being Marcus Orr, the quarterback, the senior quarterback this year. We're also looking for wide receiver Will Zarotnik to be a very big standout this year, along with backup QB Andrew Knipper, who last year led the sophomore team to a record 9-0 season. On the defensive side, we are looking for D-back Cameron Gunther to make a big impact. He is a sophomore, but we expect him to make a great impact this season, along with DB Abbas Kamokai. I actually got the opportunity to play with Abbas a few years back. He is a great player, just a great guy all around, and a great football player. Really knows his stuff on the field. We are set for the opening kick now, as Dubuque Senior is set to kick it away, which means they will receive the halftime kick. But right now, they're going to put it in Linn-Mar's hands, see if their defense can come up with a big stop to start this game. And the kick is on its way, and we are ready for Linn-Mar football. Taking at the 10, he's on the 15 now, to the 20, past the 30. He is taken down at the 36-yard line. What a return to start the season. And here comes that veteran offense led by Marcus Orr. As I said, he's going to need to be on target, on point tonight. He's going to need to lead this team to its victory. Likewise, on the opposite side, Dubuque Senior is going to want to stifle the aerial offense of Marcus Orr. That'll be their big challenge tonight. Let's see if their veteran linebackers and offense and defensive linemen can get the job done.
Well, I'm looking for Carter Contre, led the team in tackles as a senior last season with 100.5 tackles. I'm looking for him to absolutely take over tonight.
Catch on the outside there. Looks like that went for a first down. It's going to be first down Linn-Mar. And that'll move the chains. So a first down on the first play. Looking very well with that pass in the flats to wide receiver Brandon Ross. Here's a snap, or handoff to Rouse. Rouse might have gotten a yard on that one. And he did. He got a yard on it, and it is 2nd and 9.
Bryce White-Walker, gain 1.
That's the kind of real defense you want to see from Dubuque Senior. Hard-hitting, fast-paced defense, stifling you at the line of scrimmage. Snap, low snap to Orr. Orr fakes the handoff, rolls to his left. He's going to keep rolling. Over the top, and that was to nobody on the sidelines. Had to throw that one away. Probably was running out of time there. But great defense on the part of Dubuque Senior. Really pushing Orr out of the pocket there. For Orr, thing is, he needs to remain calm in the pocket. He needs to roll with the play and be able to expand the field whenever possible.
Well, I spoke to Marcus Orr earlier this week, and he said the key thing that he needs to do is to improve on what he did last year. That might be a tall task, considering the fact that he passed for over 1,600 yards last year.
Here's the snap, Orr back in the pocket. They bring the rush downfield, and that hit at about the 20-yard line. Looked like he was going for. Looks like that pass was intended for Brandon Rouse. Didn't make it there.
That's about the best thing you could have in this situation if you're Dubuque Senior. Hey, you bent a little bit on that first play, giving up the first down, but you blocked down and got the big 3-and-out to start the game. I mean, that's a huge momentum booster.
The punt is on its way now. Spiraling end over end, bounces at the 30, and it's going to take a roll down to about the 22, 23-yard line. So Dubuque Senior not with the best field position, but room to work away from the end zone, which is all Dubuque Senior really needs.
Especially because their starting quarterback, Tommy Casey, is a very, very good talent, but not necessarily the most, not like going to get outside the pocket and test you with his legs. He's going to test you big time with his arm though.
Threw for over 989 yards last year. He's a junior.
And that stat is a bit misleading because he did not start every single game last year.
Snap. The throw. In the flat. 87. Breaks a tackle. And he's on the 30. He's at the 40. He's taken down at the 50. What a play for Dubuque Senior. Number 87. Carson Tart. Wow. Does he have legs? They're tight end.
Now Linn-Mar needs to do exactly what Senior did on the last drive. They need to bend a little bit, gave up the first down, but they need to fight back and get that 3-and-out.
Handoff, number 10. Kane McWilliams going to take the ball, and it is second. And from what it looks like, 2nd and 5.
And Kane Williams really played in a number 3 back role last year. Only got 46 attempts, but he made use of having a 3.3 yards per carry, totaling to about 150 yards last year, including a touchdown run against these Linn-Mar Lions.
He'll be looking to score big again this year. Snap, the handoff. Kane gets outside, breaks a tackle. He may have gotten that first down. Is it enough to move the... No, 3rd and 1. So an interesting 3rd and 1 here. The Lions on this play, if you're the Lions, you have to stifle the Dubuque Senior offense. It has been on a roll ever since it touched the ball. Hand off to McWilliams. McCain breaks free. He's at the 30. He chunked out about 11 yards. That's a double first down there. This guy is explosive for being a 3rd string.
Williams in the ball carrier. Tackled by Trey Martin.
Trey Martin made the stop there, preventing it from becoming a touchdown. Here we go again. Senior from the 30. 1st and 10. Handoff to number 4. It's Kendrick Watkins. And he is stifled at the line of scrimmage by the Linn-Mar defense. Now that's the kind of defense you really want to see from Linn-Mar. You want to see their defense. You want to see their linebackers get up and get in the face of the running back. You want to see their D-line punching holes for said linebackers. That's how you stifle a great running and passing offense like Dubuque Senior. Dubuque Senior, from what we've seen, likes to hit tight ends in the flat like they just did right there. And man, can McCain Williams move. He is down to the 20, chunks off another first down for Senior. The Lions had better get on this kid before he runs buck wild on them.
I mean, it just comes down to tackling. You have to have a good base to get there. But that's all by McCain because he is forcing those misses.
McWilliams again with the carry. He gets outside. Stutter steps the... Stepped out of bounds. He looked like he stutter stepped that all the way into the end zone almost.
However, a penalty flag is down on the play.
We will check that marker. Looks like it's going to be on Senior. And a holding penalty. That's going to throw Senior back 10 yards and really stifle their offense for the time being. And if you're Linn-Mar right now, this is really what you want. You want Senior backed up. You want them out of the way of the end zone and not between the sticks. You want them behind the sticks.
Make it first down, 17.
1st and 17 now for Dubuque.
Let's see what they make of this holding penalty. Play is whistled dead before the start. And I believe it's a timeout, Dubuque Senior. So Dubuque's going to take a timeout, revamp their game plan. I think that holding penalty kind of threw them off a bit. But they had great momentum and energy going beforehand. Man, is that Kane McWilliams fast.
I mean, if he gets to the outside, you just gotta hope that you can get a man to make a great open field tackle. And right now, McWilliams is just running amok over this Lions defense.
Thank you.
We want to remind everyone that we are always live on LMTV Live Sports every home game. We are broadcasting live to you. Me and my co-host Ian McKenney here. We love doing this. This is what we love to do. So please come out, show us some support. Get your friends, get your neighbors, anyone who wants to watch good old-fashioned Linn-Mar football. Tell them to come on out and watch this game. Or better yet, come to the game live. It is such a great atmosphere at Linn-Mar Stadium. I can't say enough good things about here. We want to thank not only our Linn-Mar fans, but the Dubuque Senior fans for making the trip down from Dubuque to watch their players, not only their players play, but watch a great game of football. Snap in the pocket now. Kane McWilliams, they hit back to him, and he is tackled for about a 2-yard gain. Looks like it's going to be about 2nd and 14, 15-ish.
Kane McWilliams, look here.
Clayton Mazinski made the tackle there. Interesting thing about this year, we have 7 sophomores on the Linn-Mar varsity squad. That is a rarity. But the freshman team last year, 9-0. No wonder they brought him up. Clayton Mazinski, one of those people. Look for big things out of him tonight. Handoff, drop back in the pocket. Ooh, almost hit the stick route. Number 5, Logan Flanagan.
6'4", he's going to be a big target tonight, especially on those slant routes, because he does have a bit of speed, even though he is very tall.
3rd and 15.
It is a 3rd and balmy 15 here. Let's see what Dubuque Senior makes out of this. Back in the pocket to who else? McWilliams again. And he is tackled right before the line of scrimmage. Man.
Kane McWilliams, gain about 3.
4th down now, and it looks like Dubuque Senior's kicking team is going to come in. Now, you're Dubuque Senior. You really want to make this kick right now. Got to put the pressure on Linn-Mar to make the play on their next drive. If you're Linn-Mar, you want to block this kick. You do not want this to go through. The kick is up. It's rolling. It's sailing right through the uprights. That's it. Senior takes a 3-0 lead over Linn-Mar with 7:02 left in the first quarter. But hang on, folks. We still got a lot of football to play. Welcome back in, folks. We're sorry about the delay in audio. We were having a bit of technical difficulties, but we're back now. We're ready to keep rolling with this game. Linn-Mar, third, and it looks like 9. Marcus back in the pocket. Handoff. Oh! Looks like he was going to break that tackle there. Number 25.
Bryce White ball carrier. 8-1. It's a 4th and 8.
Makes it 4th and 9 now. Looks like Linn-Mar is going to punt this. This is what you really don't want if you're Linn-Mar. You don't want to give back the momentum to Senior and that devastating running back, Kane McWilliams. He is a monster on this field right now, tearing it up.
Brandon Ross left. Fought by Kendrick Watkins. Be first and 10 Dubuque Senior.
It'll be 1st and 10 Dubuque Senior on the Dubuque Senior 36. Great field position for Dubuque Senior. If you want to get work done, this is where you do it. Linn-Mar's defense here is looking for a big stop after last time's missed field goal. Sorry about that, folks. Missed that one. Looked like it went straight through. It was a miss. And he breaks a tackle outside. Number 22. Who is that? Gavin Schumacher. Where are these Senior people? Where is Senior pulling all these great running backs from? It seems like they've got a whole book full of them.
Penalty flag on the play.
There is a penalty flag. Looks like it's going to be against Senior. And that's going to move behind the sticks again. And another holding penalty by Senior. That's 2 holding penalties on 2 offensive drives, setting them behind the sticks. Not looking good right now. It is a 1st and 25. Senior going to have to dig themselves out of a very large hole right here. Snap. Back. Hit. Spin move. Back up to the line of scrimmage. He just chunked off 15 yards there.
I mean, what can you say? This is McWilliams' world. We're all just living in it.
Lead the game. Kane Williams. 8 of 15. 2nd and 10.
The Senior offense right now is running buck wild over this Linn-Mar defense. Snap. Back in the pocket. The quarterback is good. No, it's McWilliams. McWilliams on the out. He's at the 50, 40, 30, 20. He's at the 10, 5. Oh my gosh. Chunking off yards like a bat out of hell. This man, this Kane McWilliams, we have not hyped him up enough. He is explosive on this field right now, making the Linn-Mar defense look like they're not even there. And Dubuque Senior going to take another timeout here. Energy and excitement is really building here at Linn-Mar. It is still 0-0. We have 4:03 left to go in this first quarter. This game is just getting started. So if you're just joining us live, thank you for coming in. If you've been watching since the beginning, thank you to you too. We're going to keep broadcasting throughout this whole game. No matter if this ends up being a whopper or a big game fight, we will report this. We will bring this to you live. Remember, I'm Alec Hemley. This is Ian McKinney. And we are your live sports hosts. On this timeout, Linn-Mar going to be looking for some. Linn-Mar going to be looking for some cohesion, getting back together, getting back to work on what they do best. Now, time for some scores around the league. Right now we have Regina facing Xavier at Xavier. Xavier's up at that game, 14-0.
And Urban, and over in Ames, Cedar Falls, the Tigers leading 14-0 in the first quarter over the Little Cyclones. Jefferson is surprisingly leading the Kennedy Cougars over at Kennedy 7-zip into the second quarter.
A pile up at the end zone there. The play is, they say touchdown, and it is! Rule of touchdown, Dubuque Senior strikes first. 6-0, Dubuque Senior. That was a great jam the line play by Senior. Great job pushing the pile so their running back could get into the end zone. Setting up now for the extra point. Now, these days, extra points, not a given in high school football. Used to be, not anymore. If you want to hit this extra point, you got to be on target, quick, fast, and you got to make sure you have the best placeholder, and it is right through the uprights. Folks, forget anything I said. This Dubuque Senior offense is on point tonight.
And I mean, back to the extra point. Back to the extra points. I mean, we saw demonstrations of how important that can be, as last year's matchup was a very tightly contested game up in Dubuque. Saw the Rams winning because of a missed extra point by the Lions. So nothing is for free in football, and that is a great reminder.
Nothing is for free, and nothing is to be taken for granted. As Dubuque Senior takes back onto the field with their lead of 7-0, getting ready to kick it back to the Linn-Mar Lions offense. And as the Linn-Mar Lions offense right now, what do you say? What does Marcus Orr say to his guys in the huddle to get them back into this game? They suffered two early third down setbacks on their first two drives. What do you say to get them back in this game?
You know, I don't think I say anything to Marcus Orr. I think I go to running backs and say, you know, the way we're going to win this is to get the defense, is to get them not as anxious to come after Marcus Orr. And how do you do that? You establish your running game. So I'm looking at my star running backs, like Preston Thomas, like McCoy Sarsfield, and saying, hey, you could turn this game around for us, but it's on you to do it, and I have confidence in you. So let's see if they continue to go and try to air it out with Marcus, or if they start to go more towards their two running backs.
Taking down about the 17 or 16 right there. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the Linn-Mar. Well, it looks about the 17. Marcus Orr coming to the huddle now. He looks confident. He looks strong. He looks ready to drive down this field. Dubuque Senior defense, on the other hand, looks nasty and ready to rip him apart. Let's see what they do here. The snap to Orr, drops back in the pocket, has all the time, able to hit his man in the... On the side, that was Brandon Rouse again with the stick route, hits it, was able to complete it. Why aren't we doing that more often?
I mean, eventually the defense will have to jump on that route, and I mean, that's when you open it up to something down the field, which is what they've tried to do early. I think that if you hit a couple more of those stick routes, you're going to get those safeties to come on up, and once you get that, then you can get a home run ball like was almost there.
Marcus Orr hit as he threw. He is still down on the field. And he's back up now. They were looking for the long ball there. Didn't get it. It is a 2nd and 10 still. So, not a bad 1st and 10 attempt. But now you got 2nd and 10. You're looking at a longer field now. What do you do if you're Linn-Mar?
I mean, I think you run the ball. They have not done that the whole game. I think that it is crucial that they get a running game going, and then everything will fall into place afterwards.
Establishing.
Look at some of the great teams, they always establish their running game first.
Wow. Marcus Orr taken down in the pocket. Number 73. Jim Boniface from Dubuque Senior takes him down, and it is now a 3rd and balmy long one. I mean, you just keep stretching the field if you're Linn-Mar. You keep being pushed back. This senior offense is mean, they're aggressive, and they're going to get right in your face. Orr has to come up with some kind of offense. Breaks the tackle on the outside. There's Jim Boniface again, forcing Orr out of the pocket. Orr going to take it to the outside. Took a step up there.
That's not a hit you want to take as a quarterback.
No.
I mean, you're trying to get the first down. But at some point, you just gotta call it, and you can't afford to take those big hits like you just did right there.
Linn-Mar was awarded the first down there. Looks like Orr got it. So taking the hit really did play off for Linn-Mar there. But you got to wonder, how banged up is Orr from that tackle by Jim Boniface and that nasty hit on the sideline there?
I mean, I love his spirit. I love his competitiveness. It's early in the game. I love his aggressiveness. He is the leader. So I have total confidence in Orr.
Jim Boniface again breaking off the outside. But he's hit, but he doesn't get anything. As breaking off the tackle for about a 7-yard run is the wide receiver.
First pass complete, Bryson White.
To Bryson White. Bryson White, the wide receiver on that one.
2nd and 3.
The snap to Orr. Downfield now. About had his man, Gavin Hernandez. Oh, never mind.
Marcus Moore's pass.
Sorry, Will Zarotnik, folks. My impact payer almost had him on the route. Didn't quite get to him. We're going to turn it now to college sports, and from scores around that side of the league, here's my partner in crime, Ian McKinney.
Number 19, Wisconsin, taking on the Bulls of South Florida. They lead 28-0 at the half. Rutgers got down 21-0 early, but comes back and leads 41-21 in the third.
And on the other news from the Big Ten, we've got Purdue and Nevada taking on each other at 8:30 p.m. tonight. A score from around the league now, as we have Tulsa, number 18, Michigan State. Michigan State really taking it to Tulsa, 25-7. Back to the high school game now. Linn-Mar marching down the field past the 50-yard line. They are on what looks to be the 42 of Senior and closing in on that coveted 7 points. Oregon to take off in the pocket now. He's got legs. He's got room to move. Gets tripped up but takes the first down. This is a kid who's really showing some heart. But you got to wonder, if Marcus Orr is running the ball so much, where are his wide receivers and running backs at to receive his pass? He looks like he wants to pass, but gets forced out of the pocket by the last minute. Jim Boniface, I'm seeing, is in on almost every play. So if you're Orr, what do you tell your O-line?
I mean, I think the O-line is giving him enough time. You're supposed to only need 3 to 5 seconds to get the ball out, and the O-line is giving him that time. It's just that the receivers aren't getting open, or it's just not at the right angle.
First down, Linn-Mar receiver takes a stick hit, but he's still going. It looks like it's 1st and goal, ladies and gentlemen. We got 1:15 left in this first quarter. Senior is up 7-0, but Linn-Mar is driving. Oh, they got him there. Looks like Senior jumped.
Illegal procedure against Linn-Mar.
Oh, no. My mistake, folks. Illegal procedure goes against Linn-Mar. That's going to stifle their drive here. Stifle, but not stall. They've got only 5 yards back, and they've already been driving. You just got to dig deep, keep punching that ball in, and keep going hard against it. Put your face to the grind as this Dubuque Senior offense comes out ready to stop you. Or in the pocket, looking like he has all the time in the world, throws it out of bounds, and that might be called for grounding, folks. We'll check the call. There is a flag on the play.
Pass is incomplete.
And that's gonna throw Linn-Mar back another 10 yards. And that
Receiver downfield.
and that is going to hurt them. Looks like they had an illegal receiver downfield. Linn-Mar now backed up way behind the sticks. We apologize again, folks, for technical difficulties. Our camera in the booth here is having a little trouble keeping up with the game, but we're not having trouble keeping up with this game. Right now, it is 6-7. The Senior is leading, but Linn-Mar went on a run, scoring that touchdown. The extra point, though, blocked Alex Cochran's kick. This looks just like shades of last year, folks. Senior on the move now after that great kick by Linn-Mar. Linn-Mar got it back right at Senior's probably 1 or 2 yard line. Senior was only able to get to the 10 on that play. Right now they're at the 20-yard line. They're ready to march. They're ready to roll with that explosive running back, Kane McWilliams. We're just, as Ian said, it's his world. We're just all living in it. Let's see if they utilize him again on this play. Tom Casey back in the pocket. Hits his tight end, 87. Right in the right side. Carson Tart again with the reception. He is a big guy. He stands at 6'4", 230 pounds. Now that, my folks, is a tight end to watch. And if you're in the Linn-Mar defense here, you want to get set. You want to be set in stone. You want to be a statue. You do not want to let this Senior offense get going.
That's the end of the first quarter.
And that's the end of the first quarter, folks.
7.
Senior 7, Linn-Mar 6. Shades of last year, but Linn-Mar's going to keep pounding away, and I know Senior is too. We thank you all for watching and joining us. If you're watching from the Senior side or you're watching from the Linn-Mar side, we want to thank you all for listening in to Linn-Mar Live Sports. We're going to take it down to the band now with the Hey, Hey, Hey. Welcome back in, everyone. As Senior gets ready to start this drive from their own, looks to be 28-yard line. Kane McWilliams takes the handoff again, gets the outside, cuts it up, and he is past the 35, into the 37, rolling on to the 40. That'll be a first, enough to move the sticks. 1st and 10, Dubuque Senior. Takes the snap, drops back in the pocket. Tom Casey going for a long one. Lands at about the 30. He was double covered there, his wide receiver. No chance of him getting that. But then again, no pass interference. Great job on Linn-Mar by guarding but not interfering with the play. Your Dubuque Senior, that doesn't stifle you a bit. You got 2nd and 10, but you've worked with that before. You've got Kane McWilliams. You've got the leg strength. You've got the arm strength. Now you just got to get it past that Linn-Mar D who has only held you to 7 points thus far. Linn-Mar going to bring the blitz now, but Kane McWilliams gets outside, and he's got room to run. He is gone, ladies and gentlemen. No one near him as Kane McWilliams goes in for his 2nd score of the game, pounding his chest in the end zone as he does. He broke away on that play. It is now 13-6. Linn-Mar is down just like that. Kane McWilliams, ladies and gentlemen, we can't stress this enough. Powerhouse player. Did not expect him coming into the game, but wow, has he made an impact for Dubuque Senior. And again, so much since speaking on Senior, we want to thank all the Senior fans who came out to this game tonight to watch it in this chilly August weather. I didn't expect it to be this cold, man. We're freezing up here in the booth. But thank you guys for coming out. Dubuque Senior Student Section, you were very receptive when we came over, talked to you a little bit about the game, talked to you how you're feeling, what kind of emotions are running through your head, and asked you why you came down to Linn-Mar Stadium instead of being anywhere else on a night like tonight. You said to us most often, you just want to watch a good game of football. So thanks for watching. Thanks for watching this game live, or thank you for watching this game live on LMTV Live Sports. Receiving team getting ready to take the field now. As we switch back to a live shot of the field, here we go with Dubuque Senior. Dubuque Senior taking a little while to get out of their huddle. Pops out anyway. Here we go. If you're Dubuque Senior right now, you got to be feeling very, very confident about where you're at. You're at 14-6. You've got Linn-Mar right where you want them. If you're Linn-Mar right now, you need to make this drive count. This will be one of your only drives before the 2nd quarter, and you're not going to get much back. kick from seniors, end over end. Received at the 5. He's up to the 10. Cuts back to his left, cuts to his right, and is dragged down at about the 20-yard line. So what he would have gotten if he had taken a knee in the end zone, but he couldn't have taken a knee. He received it at the 5-yard line. What am I talking about? I'm talking football, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm talking about. This is good old-fashioned sport. This is good old-fashioned football. Iowa football. We play the right way here. Linn-Mar from their 21, 1st and 10. Dubuque Seniors defense, they got to be hyped right now. They got to be ready and raring to go. They've so held Linn-Mar to only 6 points while their offense has gotten 13. Their offense probably said to them before they go on the field, hey, be happy, but don't blow this lead. We've got them right where we want them. On the Linn-Mar side, Linn-Mar cannot get desperate for points. They've got to stay the course and keep it on their toes. And Oregon will run a nasty hit. Number 15 from Dubuque Senior, Chance Bellis. Chance Bellis made the stop on that one. But it is enough to move the stick. It is 2nd and what looks to be 6 here. Here's the snap. Orr got no receivers open. He's going to take off again. Slips a tackle. He's got a 1st down. He's inside the 40. He's still breaking tackles. Wow, can this kid move? Orr is on a roll tonight. But you got to wonder, how much punishment can he take before he takes a hit that is going to end him in a bad situation and end Linn-Mar in a bad situation? We still are looking for a hit to Will Zarotnik, a very great receiver last year. We are looking for big plays from Will Zarotnik, like his touchdown earlier in this game. We are looking for him to make a great impact here tonight. Looks like they do. They're going to establish a run game now, and holy cow! Gets that one past the 1st down and give me more yards, he says. Oh, he took a dive on that one. He does not look well. He does not look well on the field there, folks. We have the athletic trainer on him. We are going to be taking a look at him throughout the game here. He looks worse for it. It looks like he took a dive on that field there. And it's a great time right now for Linn-Mar to refuel, reset. They're on a move. They're on a roll. They're past the 50, and they're going to keep moving. But they need to reset here. That running back took a hard fall. Look to be number... Looks to be number 28. Who takes a break. Bryson White. He is a 5'10 running back. He was great on that play, but he looked like he took a bad fall. So, if you're Linn-Mar right now, you want to keep establishing dominance on that ground game without Bryson White. Bring it back to the ground. Keep it on the ground. Your aerial attack hasn't been the most successful, so build the ground game before you build your aerial game is my 2 cents to Linn-Mar. But I don't know. Coach Paul James may have a surprise or two up his sleeve. The snap, or back in the pocket. Throws. And that one is almost picked off. Number 22 almost got his hands around it. That is Gavin Schumacher again. We have a 2nd and 10 right now. Interesting situation for Linn-Mar. They've been in this before. They've come out of it before. But they've also been pushed back before. You can't make a mistake on 2nd and 10. It'll push you behind the sticks for a very long 3rd down. The snap, or to the outside. hits his man. And he's wrestled down, gets about 5 yards on the play. Looks like it is going to be a 3rd and 5. Jarius Setters made the catch.
3rd and 5.
Will Zarodnik hit on the outside. About a 1-yard gain on the play there. That's going to bring up 4th and 4, and it looks like... What will Linn-Mar do here?
Up to 4th and 4.
Do they trust their kicker, or do they go for it? It looks like Linn-Mar's going to go for it. On 4th and 4, a gutsy call by Coach Paul James. The snap, or in the pocket. Throwing. He's got a man in the end zone. Touchdown, Linn-Mar. Touchdown, Linn-Mar. The Lions strike again. And with one quick strike, the Lions are back in this game now. 12-13, and on to attempt the extra point now is Alex Cochran. And the kick is right through the upright. Linn-Mar ties this game 13-13.
You sure about that?
And just like that, Linn-Mar ties this game up. We are in a shoot-down, knockout, drag-out brawl like I thought we would be in, folks. If you are just tuning in, this is Linn-Mar Live Sports in the heart of Marion, Iowa. This is good old-fashioned football on a Friday night. High school, folks. It doesn't get much better than this. Linn-Mar on to kick it. Senior back to receive it. And look who is in their backfield but Kane McWilliams. He has been explosive all night. If the Lions want to hold Senior here and go into halftime with the tie, you best believe they're going to want to stifle Kane McWilliams. Oh, here we go. And it is McWilliams bumbles it, but picks it up again, only for a gain of about 4 yards. So it'll be a 1st and 24 from the Senior. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the Senior 24-yard line.
Kate McWilliams returning kickoff. 1st and 10, new Senior. At the 25.
Senior rumbling out for an 8-yard gain there. It looks like it's going to be 2nd and 2. DJ Hoskins with the run. Now we're going to turn it over to scores from NCAA football right now. Purdue is leading Nevada 7-0 with 6:21 left in the first. It is 3rd and 6 for Nevada. Right now Army is on top. Right now, Army has taken Rice 14-7. That's the final.
Kate
Casey's pass was complete for a gain of about 1 yard. And it looks like it's going to be 3rd and 1 senior. Lions looking to stifle here. They bring the blitz outside. Bumbles the ball. Oh, hit there. Number 4 dropped and picked it back up. Kendrick Watkins was the intended receiver there. Bumbled it a bit, and that's going to cost senior as their punt team comes on now to give it back to Linn-Mar, who's red hot after that last touchdown. So a 4 and out for senior. Bumbles the punt too. Just 2 bumbles there on the same plot. Caught, fair catch at what looks to be the 35-yard line. Linn-Mar looking to get on a roll now as they look to strike fast and strike quickly against a red-hot Dubuque senior.
First and 10, Linn-Mar. Number 136.
The throw from Orr, complete, cuts back to his left, inside, moved the stick a bit. That's about a 2-yard gain on that. He worked more horizontally than he did vertically there, but that's about a 3-yard gain. Looks like it is going to be 2nd and 7.
Gain of 3.
The snap to Orr. The pass to Zarotnik is bounced and bobbled. That cannot feel good for neither Orr or Zarotnik, as that pass would have set them up very nicely. But now it's 3rd and 6. We have about 6:46 left in this second quarter, folks. After that, we'll go to the halftime show where we're going to turn it over to the band and dance team as they perform their routine. The band this year has created an excellent set and is ready for you to watch and enjoy. Now, enjoying this, or out of the pocket, it's Brandon Rouse over the middle. My word, did he get out of that predicament? Rolling to his left, and that's how you command the field. Marcus Orr, hats off to you. This is what we want from him. We want him to settle into the pocket. On the other hand, you're Dubuque Senior right now. You did not want to give up that 3rd down. That was your ticket to another drive before halftime. Now Linn-Mar can keep the ball in their possession and keep the clock rolling with Orr over the middle. My word! Caught at the 15-yard line. Who is that? Is that Zarotnik? I think it is.
Marcus Orr's pass complete to Brandon Rouse.
My bad. Brandon Rouse again. They target that man again. Him and Will Zarotnik are making a huge impact tonight. Let's see what they got up their sleeves again. Linn-Mar ready for the snap. Or shotgun snap. It's a low one. Handoff. No! He hit him outside. It was a fake. Orr had it the whole time. Orr for the score. Linn-Mar scores. Touchdown, Linn-Mar. Touchdown, Linn-Mar. And just like that, Linn-Mar takes the lead for the first time in this game. 19-13 with 6:08 left to play in this second quarter. And if you're Linn-Mar, that's exactly what you wanted right there. You wanted a fast-paced, razzle-dazzle offense, complete with a scoring drive from Marcus Orr and This is not good. So we have a Dubuque Senior player down on the field right now. Dubuque Senior medics are tending to him while Linn-Mar gets wrapped up with some water. Well, we're taking a break, folks, while the senior player is attended to. We want to make sure all of you know that our love and support is out to you. All of you watching right now, thank you for tuning in to LMTV Live Sports. Thank you for all the people who came out from the Dubuque Senior. Thank you to all the Linn-Mar people who came out to the first home opener tonight. The band is getting ready for their halftime performance. We are at 6:08 left in this first quarter. Linn-Mar on the roll, 19-13 over Senior. We're going to take a quick break from commentary, but we'll be back within a minute. The Linn-Mar player is back up, and looks like Linn-Mar is ready to kick the field goal.
Alex Cochran lined up to attempt the extra point.
Linn-Mar lined up on the extra point now, ready to kick it in, ready to make this a whole score game. Remember, then again though, extra points are not a given, as we've seen with both Senior and Linn-Mar tonight. The kick is on its way, right through the uprights. That puts Linn-Mar on top, 20-13.
Linn-Mar 20, Dubuque Senior 13.
And if you're Linn-Mar, you're rolling right now. You're happy to be on top. You want to keep this momentum up as you head into halftime. If you're a Dubuque Senior right now, you're saying, all right, we got a little complacent on that last drive. We need to get back after it and hit it hard with our offense and get Kane McWilliams the ball. That man is explosive and can do wonders with his feet. Give him the ball. Feed him more often than you would feed your oversized dog.
Alex Cochran sets the kick.
Alex Cochran now set to kick the ball away. Here we go. End over end kick. That's going to land about the 15. Stumbles and he rolls down. Kane McWilliams not going to get much on that play. About 5 yards or so out to the 20.
Goes down to 20. First and 10 to Dubuque Senior at their own 20.
It'll be first and 10 Senior on their 20-yard line. Senior's offense taking the field now, ready to get back on their horse and try again for the touchdown before halftime. Tom Casey from the backfield. Tom Casey gonna take it himself. Looks like he's getting in about 5 yards before he's taken down around the senior 26-yard line. That's where it's going to be spotted. 2nd and 4, senior. To the outside, get the give. It's to number 15, Chance Bellis. And he is able to get a few yards. Not enough for a first down, though, as it will be 3rd and 1. Little under 4 minutes now remaining in this 2nd quarter. And Linn-Mar stuffs Senior at the line of scrimmage. That is a huge stop right there, as the senior punt team is going to have to come back on now, getting Linn-Mar back the football and giving them back to that razzle-dazzle offense with Marcus Orr, Zarotnik, and Brendan Rouse. There's a snap, punt, end over end, rolling. Fair catch at about the 40-yard line. So Linn-Mar get a start with great field position as that fast-paced offense comes back onto the field, ready to kick it back into high gear, driving over senior. Right now, if you're the senior defense, you say, all right to your offense, you did okay. But now we're going to come in, we're going to clean this up, we're going to give you back the ball. Hopefully next time you can make a scoring drive out of it. Right now, if you're the Dubuque Senior defense, you want to stop this explosive Linn-Mar offense. And I got to tell you, Linn-Mar's offense has really come alive here in the 2nd quarter. They're showing me things I didn't even think they had. But they have them all right. Coach Paul James is leading this team to a great start this season. Or under center. Snap, shotgun. My apologies. He took the snap low. He's going to get outside the pocket, take a few hits before he goes down at the line of scrimmage. He made his footwork work there. In the end, though, it only ended up gaining him about 1 yard. So about 6, so a second and 9 here from the 50-yard line. Here we go. The field is in half now, or only has half the field to work with. So he's going to utilize it. We want to remind you again, folks, to stick around for the band segment during the halftime. Beautiful segment. They prepared a huge lineup of songs this year. We want to make sure everyone gets a chance to listen to it. And what a bumble in the backfield by the running back, number 14. Jaron Centers. Wow, he did bumble that one. That was supposed to be a jet sweep. Looks like it turned into a jet fumble. Almost picked up by senior there, but recovered just in time. It is now a 3rd and 17. So Linn-Mar way behind the sticks. But I have just received word. Linn-Mar has an ace up their sleeve right now in the form of Coach Frangella, who is now up in the booth right now, calling the plays for the Lions. And be looking for some very crafty football out of Frangella. He is a veteran coach looking to make it big against senior here. And this senior defense right now seems to have an answer for everything Linn-Mar does, and Linn-Mar gonna have to punt it away. If you're Dubuque Senior defense, this is exactly what you wanted. Fielded at the 30 by Kane McWilliams. Who else?
Alex Cochran's punt. Fair count by Kane McWilliams. Dubuque Senior takes over 1st and 10 on their own 30.
Senior coming back onto the field now. Their offense ready to get rolling again after that well, I must say, embarrassing set of downs on that last turnaround. They're going to try to turn it around right here. Stay positive, stay active, and get after it. Dubuque Senior ready to roll. The snap to Casey. The handoff to McWilliams. McWilliams taken down, but not after he gained about 5 yards, chunked off about 5 yards. It is 2nd and 5. He is averaging almost 5 to 6 yards a carry. This kid can work with his feet. Senior back to the line now. One back. McWilliams fake handoff. Looked like that was picked off there. They're saying no, it was an incomplete pass. And if you're Linn-Mar, that doesn't completely demoralize you, but you gotta say, that would have been awesome if they had picked that off before halftime. Right now we are at 2:02 left to go. Senior on their own 35-yard line. It is 3rd and 5. They looks like tight end to the left, tight end to the right. 2 receivers, 19 and 5, with 1 setback. Shotgun for Tom Casey here. Snap. King McWilliams, the outside, hits number 19 in the corner. He's going to chunk off a first down and many more. Who is that? Number 19 being Seth Bullock. Very successful play there by Bullock. Hitting and going. We are at 1:50 left in the second quarter here. And Senior wanting to score before halftime. They're going to drive the clock. Oh, we had a jump there. Who jumped? Senior jumped. And it looks like I was going to set him behind the sticks. 5 yards there. It'll be 1st and 15 from the Senior 39. Drops them back a bit. But if you're a senior, you can't let that get you down. You've got to keep pushing. You've got to keep going. You've got to keep this. You've got to keep up the pressure on this stout Linn-Mar defense. Number 5, hit at about the 45-yard line. That is Logan Flanagan again. Logan Flanagan again. Sorry, folks. Bad joke by my part. But you can see Senior not letting that jump deter them. They're going to keep rolling. 2nd and 9 from the Senior 45-yard line. What's that? Hitting Kane McWilliams in the flat. He stumbles across the 50-yard line, and now only 50 yards remain until touchdown. But they better hurry though. They only have 15 seconds left in this second quarter before Linn-Mar has to lead at halftime. My partner is also reminding me here that the Senior also has 2 timeouts left. They could use those to stop this clock and keep this second quarter rolling a little bit longer. That handoff was to who else again? Kane McWilliams. And that's enough to move the sticks. First down for Senior. Senior fans gotta love that. Here we go. 3 men to the right. No man in the backfield. You got 2 men to the right on all. You got 2 men, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Tom Casey in the backfield. That pass is tipped. That pass was tipped and almost picked off by number 21. That being Cameron Walker. Almost getting that one. Almost getting a piece of it. And the clock is stopped now. 22 seconds remain in this second quarter before we go to halftime break. We want to remind you, we'll be back with you after halftime. But please, folks, stick around for the big halftime performance of the Linn-Mar Marching Band. Senior Tom Casey in the pocket. Ooh, that throw was to Kane McWilliams. Dropped it right in front of him. And the clock's going to stop with 16.6 left.
3rd and 10.
And it looks like Senior's going to call one of their coveted timeouts. That is their second of the half. They have 1 more to use. Linn-Mar has 2 timeouts remaining. Senior back on the field now as Linn-Mar takes back to the field now. The Linn-Mar defense, that is, with 16.6 remaining. Linn-Mar up 20-13. And as I said last season, I don't know if some of you folks remember or were here with us last season, but as I kept saying last season, you go into halftime with that leading score, you gotta be feeling pretty good about yourself. You gotta be feeling like you've done your job for the first quarter. I mean, there's always room for improvement. If you go down the pass, wow, that was a wide out pass, looking for his receiver downfield, not gonna get him. 9.4 remaining, but as I was saying beforehand, you're looking for that lead at halftime. And if you don't have it, you're thinking, all right, what can I do to get that lead back after halftime? You got to look at the plays and what you've been doing wrong, what you've been doing right, and ask yourself, what of each of one should I not be doing, and what should I be doing? Looks like Senior lined up for the punt here. It is 4th and 10 for them. The punt is spiraling, bouncing, and into the end zone stops the clock with 0.4 left in this first half. But ladies and gentlemen, we all know it's about over here from here. It is almost the end of the first quarter. All Linn-Mar's offense has to do is play here. And I don't know, to make it a big, or do you look at it just to, what do you think?
You just hand it off. Lucky you can open, maybe, but I mean, not a whole lot of risk involved. But I mean, you do have dynamic. Sarsfield averaged 7.6 yards per carry last year, so you do have a bit of explosive on that team. It looks like they're just going to need it.
Marcus Orr takes a knee, and that is the end of the first half, folks. We will see you back here at the beginning of the third quarter, second half. Until then, I'm Alec Henley, signing off for now.
The show concludes with a your Linn-Mar marching lines. procession features musical arrangements by Steve Shanley, run line arrangements by Mike Davies, and rule design by Ted Riker. The marching line has been directed by Aaron Nuss, Dan Farrell, and Jennifer Keating. Color guard writer Sherry Stone, color guard instructor and choreographer Vanessa Terrell, percussion instructor Brian Hoagland, frontline and frontline camp instructor Dr. Michelle Colton, and student teacher Lexi Forster. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your Linn-Mar Varsity Pond. This summer, the Varsity Ponds qualified for the National Dance Team Championship for the 20th consecutive year. Tonight they will perform their team routine, which earned them the superior ranking. Here are your nationally ranked Linn-Mar Varsity Ponds, if we can figure out how to run a tape player. Your Linn-Mar Varsity Pond. Linn-Mar Stadium currently has 2 AED machines, but they are located directly below the home side bleachers near the front entrance on the wall, and the other AED is with the Linn-Mar athletic trainer on the field. Dubuque Senior won the toss. They deferred. They'll be receiving the snap. Linn-Mar will be defending the south goal.
Welcome back again, everyone. And we are here back live at Linn-Mar Stadium in the heart of Marion, Iowa. I gotta talk fast here because we just missed the opening kickoff there with Kate McWilliams.
Did
I get that right? Kate McWilliams. I got that right.
Tucker
Sorry, folks. We're back after halftime. We're a little bit fuzzy here, but we're still on. We're on live. You're on LMTV Live Sports. That's what you're watching. That's what you're tuned in for. Kate McWilliams with the carry out to about the, looks to be the 27 of Senior. And the Senior offense ready to take the field now, ready to get back to work, back to the grind. It is 20 to 13. It is 20 to 13. Senior ready to put their face to the grindstone. Linn-Mar prepared to stop them. Tom Casey, hand off to Kane McWilliams. He gets a break. He's going to take it for about a 2-yard gain. Or about a 1 yard. Oh, 2-yard gain there. It is now 2nd and 8.
Gain of about 2. 2nd and 8.
Tom Casey gonna take the ball himself. Or no, that was Kane McWilliams. Kane McWilliams took the snap, and he chunks off another first down. Just explosive with his leg. Ian, how are the Lions gonna stop this explosive running?
I mean, it just comes down to tackling. You have to find the right angle. The Lions need to just set their feet. They're going for feet tackles. You have to go for the waist. That's one of the first things they teach you in blocking. So it really just comes back to get down to getting back to the basics.
Tom Casey with a long bomb now. Gonna reach up. It's caught! It's caught! Who is that? Who has it? Number 4, 5, inside. Almost in the score inside the 5-yard line. Number 5, Kendrick Watkins gets the pass. Sorry, number 4, Kendrick Watkins. My word, Tom Casey with a huge pass downfield.
First and goal on the 3.
And it is 1st and goal Rams on the 3-yard line. So just like that, Dubuque Senior comes out wearing it, ready to go. And they're in the end zone for a score. Touchdown, Dubuque Senior. Here comes the Senior kicking team, ready to put this through the uprights and tie the game at 10:38. We are almost tied here. It's still 2019. We are awaiting the extra point. The extra point on its way. Right through the uprights, and it is good. Tie ball game, folks. Tie ball game. We have a tie ball game between Senior and Dubuque, or between Senior and Linn-Mar, 20-20. That's at 10:38 in the third quarter. Now, Ian, if you're Linn-Mar, you just gave up a huge momentum boost there. You gave it back to Senior. You gave all that momentum you went into halftime with back to Senior. What do you say if you're the Linn-Mar Lions?
Well, if I'm the Linn-Mar Lions, you can see that unless they're blitzing, the 3-man front is not working. But when they got the 4-man front, that's when they're really having the success. So I don't know if they just have to minimize the amount of 3-man fronts or just the all 4-man front. But the way you're going to stop McWilliams is by going with that 4-man front. And I mean, if you're on offense, they have been very, very efficient. The blitzing by Senior has been picked up perfectly by Marcus Orr because he's smart enough to know that with the blitzing, that means that gaps are going to emerge in the defense.
Kick end over end now, received at about the 3-yard line. He's going to take it past the 10, past the 20. He's going to get up and stumble across the 30-yard line. A great return, sets up great for Linn-Mar. And as Ian was saying, Linn-Mar, if you look at your offense right there, what do you say to your offense, Ian? What do you give piece of advice would Marcus Orr be giving his team right now?
Well, I say to your offense, just keep doing what you're doing. If you're going to do anything different, I mean, the pass blocking has been phenomenal. It's just the receivers aren't getting open because they're not faster than Senior. What they need to do is they need to run curl routes or something that goes back to Orr. And if they do that, Marcus is just going to pick them apart.
Let's see if Frangella's got something up his sleeve here. As Marcus Orr is in the back, lone setback. He steps up in the pocket all the time in the world. He's going to take off with those fancy feet of his. Fancy footwork gets him down to the 40, and it's a 2nd and 2.
Marcus Orr with the ball carrier. Tackled by Gavin Schumacher. Gain of 8. 2nd and 2.
Man, has Marcus Orr been a tremendous standout player tonight. My standout player choice by a long shot, but not for the reasons I thought tonight. I thought his aerial game was on point, but it is his foot game that has been on point. He has really worked hard during this offseason.
I mean, it's not so much even his foot game. It's just been his IQ that you're really seeing come into play right now.
He's playing intelligent football, no doubt about it. Marcus Orr's pass is incomplete there. Brings him a 3rd and 2. With 9:49 remaining in the third quarter. Or one man in the backfield, one man to the right, 3 to his left. Or shotgun snap. It's a low snap. The handoff. Chips off a few yards. And he's saying, give me more. Who took that? Oh, we got to see the number here.
28.
Looks like it was number 28.
Bryson White for the first down.
Bryson White, he's back in the game, folks, after taking a nasty spill in the 2nd quarter. Bryson White is back in and moves the chance for Linn-Mar. They are across the 50-yard line and driving down that field. Or in the pocket to Zarotnik. Hits him. Stick route. And that's going to go for about, let's see the marking here. That's going to be a 2nd and what looks to be 2. So another 8 yards chucked off on the first down of a series. And we're going to turn it over now to scores around the league and to the NCAA.
That's right. Right now, number 19, Wisconsin, absolutely dominating over UCF with 9:25 left in the 4th quarter. Wisconsin leads by 42 points in a shutout of Southern Florida. Heisman contender Jonathan Taylor with a pair of touchdowns to start off his season, including a long 55-yarder to start off the game.
That is caught! Will Zarotnik, touchdown Linn-Mar! Touchdown Linn-Mar! Touchdown Linn-Mar! And a hit from the stick route. Marcus Orr's aerial game. Tremendous pass. 20. And again, the momentum shifts back to Linn-Mar. The kick is through the uprights and is good. Linn-Mar leads it 27-20.
Linn-Mar 27, Dubuque Senior 20.
So Ian, right now, if you're senior, the momentum just shifted back to Linn-Mar in a huge way. What do you say if you're that senior offense trying to get back on the field and get your running back, Kane McWilliams and Tom Casey, back in sync after that kind of botched last drive?
I mean, what you keep doing is you keep running it with McWilliams until they prove that they can make tackles. Once they prove that, then you can figure out something else.
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. This is good old-fashioned football. This is Heartland football. This is Iowa football. A knockdown, smackdown, drag-out brawl to the finish. And we're going to be with you all the way to the end. Here we go. Linn-Mar set to kick away back to senior, and the Linn-Mar special team may be looking for something very special here to give their defense a chance of stopping that explosive Kane McWilliams. The kick, it's up in the air, it's end over end, it's sailing. Caught at the 3, he's going to take it past the 10, he's going to take it past the 20. Kane McWilliams gets it all the way up to the 26-yard line. And they're going to have decent field position to start this drive. But, and then again, any field position for Kane McWilliams is decent field position.
Return to kickoff.
We want to turn it back over to NCAA live results here with my partner in crime, Ian McKinney. Yes, folks, he's still here, he's still active, and he's still talking.
That's right. We have 3 games that have gone final so far tonight. Starting off with Army and Bryce. Army tied until 3:50 in the fourth quarter when a 17-yard touchdown pass to Kelvin Hopkins Jr. changed that. Also in action, number 18 Michigan State and number 7, none other than Tulsa. Brian Lewerke had a great day for him, throwing for a buck 92 as well as a touchdown. And last but certainly not least, Rutgers completes the comeback from being down 21-zip early to beating the UMass Minutemen by the score of 42-21. Led by Texas Tech transfer quarterback.
Thank you, Ian. Turning back over to the game at hand here at Linn-Mar, and we just had a delay of game penalty on senior. That's going to knock him back 5 yards. So now he is 1st and 15 from the senior 20-yard line, and he is stuck at the line of scrimmage. Kane McWilliams stuffed at the line of scrimmage for the first time tonight. He's been stifled. So Ian, you think Linn-Mar now has the cure to Kane McWilliams?
I mean, if you look, they're going with the 3-man front, so either they're going to get a blitz or they should. I mean, if Linn-Mar is going to stick to the 3-man front, which they bring
a 4-man front.
No, that's a linebacker on a blitz.
Blitz from the outside now. Tom Casey rolls in the pocket. He realizes he's got pressure. Dangerous receiver, is that fair? No, the catch was ruled out of bounds.
Casey's pass.
Like I said, though, they're not getting much of a pass rush with the 3-man front, but you saw the blitz from the outside. That was the difference maker in that play.
So you'd say they need to bring the blitz more often then?
I think that somehow they have to bring 4 rushers. Seniors, the Rams have been able to contain 3, but if they have not proven to be able to contain 4. Look at the edge rusher in the center of your screen right now.
Here we go. 3rd and 14. 3 to the right with 1 setback. And Tom Casey, who else but Kane McWilliams. Casey rolls to his right. He's going to fire it. Picked off! Picked off! Number 14 from Linn-Mar. Picked off. Jared Centers. A huge play. And the momentum shifts back to Linn-Mar. They're now within striking distance of senior. Jared Centers, also fun fact, he is a sophomore. As I said, folks, look for those sophomores to make big impacts here tonight. They were 9-0 last year. They're going to make great starters when it comes to this team next year.
This is the biggest play. This is the biggest 2 plays of the drive. If they're stuck in 3rd and long, I think that Senior, you've got some chance. But if you let Marcus or even get the first down, I think that this may be game over.
Or rolling back, or with 2 men wrapped up and
False start, maybe.
false start, the whistle. They whistled it before he was taken down. He had 2 men hanging around him, still kept going. Oh, Marcus Orr was called down there. They called the play off. Looks like it's going to be 2nd and 4. Right.
2nd and 18.
See, that's best case scenario for Senior. Now, one thing on this play I don't like, you can see that they are only playing with 1 safety. I think that because Orr has a humongous arm, I think that you have to play with more than just 1 man back to you. But as you can see, they were going to pull 2 corners back into a deep zone. But that play was whistled dead before it even got started.
That looked to be a 2nd and 18, but it looks like the snap might have been. Oh, nope, it's another penalty. That's going to move the sticks even farther back. That is going to kill Linn-Mar's momentum as they're now back over the 50 into their own territory. A lot of ground to make up on this 2nd down here. And you do, trust me, you do not want to be behind the sticks on a 3rd down, especially against this big Senior defense who's bringing their linebackers for sure. Low snap now, bumbled, given off, and he's not even going to get up to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard on that play. It is 3rd and 19 now. So a big play needs to happen here from Linn-Mar in order to keep this drive alive. Who do you think they look to in this case scenario, Ian?
I think that they should they should play it safe. I think that they should give it on the ground. Because, I mean, to be honest, you have had some success with big plays on the ground. I mean, you've had a couple losses, but really no Butterfinger fumble moments, with the exception of the near fumble. I mean, that's it.
Or going to roll out of the pocket down low to his right. Fires over the middle. Out of bounds. He had 3 to the right and 1 to the left. He just couldn't find anyone open. So it looks like Linn-Mar is now going to have to punt it away. A huge momentum moment stolen away by that hard-nosed Dubuque Senior defense. Now, what do you say now if you're the Dubuque Senior offense? You're about to get the ball back. You're down 27-20, but you're gonna get the ball back. What do you say to get yourself back up and down again?
I mean, I think that they just need to reset to what they were doing in the first half. If they can do that, Linn-Mar's in trouble.
I'll agree. I think Dubuque Senior came out, got a little bit frazzled. They took it in for the touchdown. They were really excited. Then Linn-Mar drove back and scored on them. I think they were kind of overwhelmed at that point in time. Then that led to the interception, but they've taken the momentum back. Now as Dubuque Senior can set the pace of their own game. In football, you always want to play your game. You never want to play the other team's game. Play to your strengths, which is Kane McWilliams and the big arm of Tom Casey. We're going to head over now to high school scores around the league. And for that, I turn it over to my partner in crime again, Ian McKinney. How are we looking?
Well, if you're a Marion Indians fan, not too great for you. They're losing 20-0 to the Washington Demons, not the Cedar Rapids, Washington, but Washington, Iowa. Also down in North Liberty, battle between the Little Hawks of Iowa City High and Liberty. Liberty leads this one just by 6 points by the score of 20-14 heading into the 3rd. Also, checking in on the Cedar Falls versus Ames game. Cedar Falls obliterates Ames by the score of 39-3. Also, final score, Xavier destroys the Regina Regals by the score of 35-0.
Well, Ian, I will tell you this. Being a once Xavier student myself, I can tell you that it's no surprise. Xavier has a stellar offense. We would love if Xavier would come back to Linn-Mar and play another game here at beautiful Linn-Mar Stadium. I think that'd be a great game. Speaking of great games, we are watching a great game right here, right now. If you're just tuning in again, or you've been watching the whole time, we want to welcome you back in. This is LMTV Live Sports. I'm your host, Alec Henry, along with my partner in crime, Ian McKinney. Just got done reading off those scores around the league. So, Ian, how are we looking for Dubuque Senior right now?
I think Senior's right where they want to be. They want to be within arm's length, but they have to be careful. quarter is slowly slipping away from them.
I don't think you want to be there, Ian. Gabe McWilliams wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage, taken down for a 2-yard loss. It is 2nd and 12 now. And, boy.
And what was their front that time?
Linn-Mar's front, I think they brought a blitz on the outside there. Looks like they're gonna bring that linebacker blitz again. Blitz inside now. Tom Casey in the middle. Gabe McWilliams, he gets a first down. Chunks off more.
Another thing I'm noticing that's different from this Linn-Mar team to last year is that they're stunning or doing something. It's not just a full straight-on rush every single play. You can see there, the linebacker went behind the defensive end and went in up through where the defensive tackle, a second defensive tackle would have blitzed from. They're burying their blitz lanes, and that is going to be key, especially as the game wears on, especially and as those get more unpredictable, as Williams took a shot there.
Kane McWilliams chunks off another 9 yards. Not enough to move to 6, but close enough to it, though. And to your point, Ian, I get what you're saying. Also, I see a lot more communication from the Linn-Mar defense. They're really in sync with each other, unlike last season where they seem to be out of sync and just blitzing of their own accord. This year, they seem to be reading each other much better than last. Number 24 is going to take the hit now. Stick into the middle, and that's going to move the chains for a first down. Number 24 is, drum roll, DJ Haskins, the running back. We're going to turn back over to NCAA Sports. We got an update quick. Ian, tell us all about it.
Purdue in Nevada are almost at the half, 17-7 Purdue leads. But surprisingly, Heisman dark horse contender, for sure dark horse contender for Big Ten Player of the Year, Rondale Moore, only has 2 rushes for just 3 yards. But on the receiving end, it's an entirely different story. He already has 6 receptions for 71 yards. And a big game in store for Moore possibly against Nevada.
Thank you, Ian. Back to that play. Looks like Tom Casey just got bucked off his horse there. That's a 9-yard loss. It is 2nd and 19. Not a good place for Senior to be if they want to get back in this game. Casey to 19. Out the flat. He's going to cut it back inside. Through the sticks again. That's number 19 across the line. Number 19 being Seth Bullock taking the receiving again. It is now 2nd and what looks to be 8. Sorry, no, 3rd and 8. So we got a 3rd and 8 right now in the 3rd quarter. 3:27 left to go. Linn-Mar is up 27-20. Linn-Mar showing blitz again.
Just a 3-man front though. Pressure's off the left edge. Pressure.
Tom Casey gonna take it. Tom Casey gonna take it. Taken down. And if you're a senior, that's gotta dig. You really wanted that big play there to get yourself set back into this game. But no dice from the Linn-Mar Lions. They're not gonna let them. They're not gonna let them get by.
You know something on the sideline right now? I just saw backup quarterback Alex Snipper talking to Marcus, or it looks like Orr does have his helmet on. So Andrew Knipper is the backup, was warming up during that last series. So we'll see if they decide to stick with Orr. I don't see why they wouldn't unless he is injured. He is going out onto the field.
Number 5, Logan and Flanagan downs that punt. Orange squad are going to take over at their own 14-yard line. And Ian, if you're Marcus Orr right here, what do you do? What are you telling your team? How do you keep this game rolling?
I mean, how you get this game rolling is to just get out of your own backyard first and then let it develop from there. As soon as you get out of the 3rd quarter, the amount of aggressiveness you're going to see from Senior is going to change drastically. So you only have to make it 2 minutes and 16 seconds to get there, and then you're going to see a whole nother level of Senior. So I try to do your work before that.
Looks like they tried to establish a ground game, but didn't get nowhere. That's a 2-yard loss on the play. Second,
Bryson White ball carrier.
and what looks to be 12.
Bryson White's quietly had himself a nice game.
Second 11.
He's chunked out 2 big plays, once in the second quarter and then again in the third quarter. Linn-Mar, I formation, or understand.
Fumble.
The handoff, because he was ruled dead. And Linn-Mar comes up with it. And you just heard a sigh of relief go out from the Linn-Mar side. That would have been great field position had they turned it over to Senior there.
He's at 3rd and 12.
We are just in the final seconds of this third quarter here. Or fake handoff. He's got the ball outside number 18. Gets him on the route, and that's a first down for Kane Doubtmeyer.
Pass complete to Kane Doubtmeyer for Linn-Mar first down. Be 1st and 10 for Linn-Mar on their own 31.
Setting up now for the first down. Or handoff to Bryson White. He chunks off another 7 yards on his run. And he, like Kane McWilliams, is building up his repertoire out there, wouldn't you say, Ian?
Bryson White with ball carrier.
Yeah.
An emphatic yeah.
And Tristan Johnson. Officials timeout.
Sorry, folks. Ian's chopping on popcorn right now. He's enjoying himself way too much up here. Looks like we have an injured Linn-Mar football player on the field right now. So we're going to take a minute. We are at 10.9 left in this third quarter. We're going to take a minute, check him out. We'll be back in a couple seconds once he is, we hope, recovered.
Welcome back. We just saw Bryson White get off after he appeared to be a little bit shaken off after the last play. But Linn-Mar will come back out now, facing a second down with just seconds to go left in the third quarter. I don't think they're even going to try to snap this one. As the third quarter comes to a close, Linn-Mar leads it 27-20 as we head into the fourth.
Score after 3 quarters. Linn-Mar 27, and Senior 20.
Hello, ladies and gents. That's the score after 3 quarters. And that's a wrap of the third quarter, folks. It's time for the fourth quarter. Hard-hitting, eye-opening football. It's 27-20. Your Linn-Mar Lions are up. 3 timeouts left. 12 minutes on the clock. We're ready for the final fight. We're ready for the final countdown. We're ready for this to go and go and go all night. We are ready to keep going, folks. You can't tell I'm excited. I love football, folks. I just love doing this. I love being out here with all of you. I love being out here with all the Linn-Mar fans, all the Dubuque Senior fans who made the trip down from Dubuque. Want to thank them again. So much love and support goes out to them. We hope they're having a wonderful time here at beautiful Linn-Mar Stadium. It doesn't get much better than this. Friday night football, home opener for Linn-Mar. Dubuque Senior on the road. We want to thank them for coming down, making the trip. We know we made the trip up there last year. It was a great game, 7-6. And this one's shaping up to be even better than last year with a score of 27-20. Let's start the fourth quarter, folks. Let's hit it hard. Or under center, I formation. One receiver to his left, one receiver to his right. And he is taken down, but not before he moves the sticks for a first down. And Ian, entering this fourth down, keys for both teams. Linn-Mar first. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking, I don't understand why you would go for, this isn't fourth down.
No, this is first down.
You said fourth down.
I said first down. I said fourth quarter.
On this fourth down, I mean,
I said fourth quarter.
I think you should just keep doing what you're doing if you're Linn-Mar.
And if you're senior?
I think that you need to somehow, I think that you should pull back on the blitzing and make sure that you clog the run holes. Make Marcus Orr make a good throw against your secondary, which has really held the Linn-Mar receivers pretty quiet thus far.
That is being true, and Orr now he's moved under center. He started this game on the shotgun. Now he's moved under center. We've got an I formation, one to the left, one to the right. We've seen this many times before. Linn-Mar is going with their package bunch up front. The handoff. Bryson White takes it. He's going to stumble. He's going to bumble. He's going to run all his way out to what looks to be the 47-yard line. And it is now third and about 7. So a gain of 3 there. And Linn-Mar looking to chunk off a huge play here. Oregon looks to be going back under center. Again with the I formation. 2 receivers lined up to his right. 2 backs behind him. Let's see who he goes to. I'm expecting a pass here. Or from under center. Senior shows blitz. They're going to pull back at the last second. Or over the middle. They see the pass. It's caught. Will Zarotnik. And Zarotnik, that key player, makes the first down in the crucial moments of this game and moves the sticks for a first down. And again, that senior secondary, they diagnosed the play, but they may have diagnosed it too late. They pulled back their secondary and didn't give it enough time. Or snapped it, got it to Will Zarotnik, and hit him with a great accuracy. Or under center again. Now 2 receivers to his left, 2 backs behind him. Let's see what they pull here. This is your classic standard Linn-Mar bunch formation. This is how they're going to try to run out the clock. You got your tight end to the right, and they're going to pull it right at the middle. Bryson White powering his way all the way to what looks to be the senior 32-yard line.
Tackled by Ben Heffel. Gain of 7.
Sorry, folks. Senior 33-yard line, and it looks to be a 2nd and 3. Under center again, to the left, back to Bryson White, and he is not stymied so much. He did get a 1-yard gain on that. And now it is 3rd and 2. If you're Linn-Mar here, this is another crucial 3rd down where you have to convert against senior. What is your plan going into this?
You know, I think you run it because worst comes to worst, you get a longer field goal. But if you hit the field goal, you're up. You essentially seal a game if you're up by a field goal, barring crazy stuff. But really, senior's passing game has not been the greatest thus far. I mean, I think that what you do is you just make sure that there is no way for Senior to touch the ball on this play.
One to the left, one to the right. Or pitches out the rest. It's a fumble. It's a fumble. I think Senior jumped on it. I think they got it.
No, I think Linn-Mar jumped on it, and they might have the first down.
Senior says they have it.
Of course Senior says that. Every team says that.
Senior's got it. Senior's got it. The ruling on the field is Senior has the ball, and what a huge turnover. First and 10 from their own, what looks to be 31-yard line, and that might have just changed the game right there. You could hear a collective "oh" go off from the Linn-Mar crowd here at Linn-Mar Stadium.
Yeah, I mean, they did the one thing that they couldn't afford to do in that situation.
So now if you're the Linn-Mar defense, what is going through your head?
I mean, what's going through our head is don't let them score. If they're going to score, unfortunately, if they're going to score, you have to let them score quick to that or as some time to work with. But just don't let them score. It doesn't matter how long you take as long as they do not score.
Kane McWilliams chunks off another 6 yards or another 5 yards. It is 2nd and 5 now. Kane McWilliams having himself a night. He is a future college football player if I've ever seen one. Here we go. Bunch formation to the left. The high snap to McWilliams. Again, who else? Gonna take it. First down across the 45-yard line to the 46.
Kane McWilliams carries for first down. 1st and 10 Senior, and they're on 46.
Tom Casey, long pass now, and that is passed out of bounds. Looks like his intended receiver was number 4. Number 4, Kendrick Watkins, who's had himself quite a night tonight, but wasn't able to get there. Tom Casey now looking at a 2nd and 10. Tom Casey over the middle to his tight end there, who's able to chunk off some yards. Big boy tight end Carson Tart, 230 pounds and 6'4". He is a train. He'll run you over, folks.
Casey's pass complete to Carson Tart.
It's a 3rd and 3 now. Crucial 3rd down in the game here. Senior, you gotta convert. If you're a Linn-Mar, you gotta stop. You gotta stop with all your might. Tom Casey gonna take it. He's not gonna get anywhere. The crucial 3rd down goes to the Linn-Mar, and the fight has just swung its momentum back to the Lions. It's a 4th and 4. So now, Ian, if you're Senior, what do you do? Senior is now going to call timeout. So yes, if you're Senior, what do? You just got excited on a big 3rd down. Do you go for it, or do you punt it away and hope your defense can come up with a stop?
I don't think you're stopping Linn-Mar twice at this point. I think you got to go for it. You've got decent field position too. Do you really want to have less time and then start from potentially the 20-yard line? If not, Linn-Mar scoring, if Linn-Mar gets the ball in good field position and you miss out, it probably isn't going to matter if they get the ball at the 20 or at the 50 with 6 minutes left. I'm pretty confident that they can run the clock out. I think you have to go for it here, and I think that you have to go for it, and you have to use Kane McWilliams. It's not even a question. It's a have-to situation.
Let's see what Linn-Mar chooses to do here. Senior chooses to do here. Senior back out onto the field now, ready to take the snap. And they are going to go for it. A gutsy call by head coach Dale Posol of Dubuque Senior. Linn-Mar does not look phased though. They look ready to stymie any attack. Tom Casey, the blitz is coming. He throws it away. And he's down. And Linn-Mar's going to take over with great field position.
Casey's pass forward, incomplete. Linn-Mar takes over on that. Be first and 10 Linn-Mar on their own 47.
So if you're a senior right now, you got to be thinking to yourself, what did we do wrong there? What did we not see coming? And I'll tell you what you didn't see coming. You didn't see Linn-Mar bringing all three of their linebackers. That's what we like to call a full house, ladies and gentlemen. They brought the house down on top of Tom Casey. He had nowhere else to go for it. He was sacked from all three angles. Now, or back under center again. Linn-Mar's bunch formation, one to the left, one to the right, and two backs behind him. Senior going to show blitz here. And they do, they're going to blitz. Bryson White going to take the ball, and he's going to take advantage up the left side. And he kicks off another 8 yards. He is having a tremendous game tonight, folks. Can't say enough good things about Bryson White, even after taking that spill in the second quarter.
Bryson White.
Yeah, I mean, there's toughness. You look up a definition of toughness in the dictionary, you're going to find a picture of Bryson White.
Now if you're Linn-Mar, you want to control the game. You want the game to be your pace, your movement, your stop. You want it to be your best game by far. You don't want to play into seniors' hands. Keep the ball where you need it, right with Bryson White. One man to the left, one man to the right, or under center. Gives it to Bryce, give to Bryson White. Again, he is not going to go anywhere. Senior diagnosed that play. It is 3rd and still 3 to go.
Third and 3.
And with that, that sets up a crucial 3rd and 3 with 4:47 left here in the 4th quarter. 27-20 is the Linn-Mar lead. Linn-Mar's driving, but it could be not for long. The snap, or rolls to his left. The throw, down the field. The ball is bounced out. No good. And it's a 4th and 3.
Marcus Orr's pass falls incomplete. Makes it 4th and 3.
So Linn-Mar here. I think the refs are signaling something. Don't know. Oh, no. Got an injured Linn-Mar player. That looks to be... Is that Brandon Rouse? Is that number 5, Brandon Rouse? Number 6. Number 6, Trey Martin. Coming off the field now. 5'11", senior, 170 pounds. In to replace him is number 90. Number 90, Alexander Frost. The hike back. The punt. That is a long ball punt. It is going to land outside. So senior, very bad team to begin what looks to be their last drive of the 4th quarter here. It is 4:06 left, but this is still a game, folks. We still got a game. So don't turn off that LMTV Live Sport. Stay right with us right here at Linn-Mar Stadium. So we're going to bring you the rest of this game. We're going to run the clock out with you, folks. We're going to be here till the bitter end. If you're the senior offense here, what has got to be running through your mind?
I mean, right now, it's desperation time. You need something big, and you need it now.
But Tom Casey is throwing something big there. Could not hit his receiver on the out. Number 15 there, Chase Billis. Linn-Mar lined up. Looks like they're going to blitz that right side linebacker again. Tom Casey, one lone setback. Gives to his left. Give. The throw. It's to Kane McWilliams. And he's stuck. And he staggers out. But that looks like it is enough to move the chains for a first down. Senior on the move once again.
First and 10 Dubuque Senior.
Overtime's a possibility here.
It's looking like it. The further this game gets in, the more Senior plays their game. Their slow but methodical run, the more it seems like overtime is a big possibility. But don't worry, folks. We're not going to shut off on you, and neither can we let you do that either. You got to stay with us. We're going to stay with us. We're going to pound this game out to the bitter end. It is second and what looks to be 6 now. Senior marching from their own territory with a butt. Tom Casey having a bunch of formation to his right. One receiver to his left. Kane. The pitch is to Kane McWilliams. Who else? Spin move. Through the tacklers. He's got one man to beat. He's got it on the outside edge. He's dragged down at the 40-yard line. And number 6, Trey Martin, might have just stopped that play from going for a touchdown.
Injured player back near the 25-yard line.
And another Linn-Mar player is down now. I don't think we can catch a break tonight.
Officials time out on field.
Linn-Mar player has slowly gotten back to his feet now. He's walking back to the Linn-Mar sideline. We wish him the best of luck in his recovery. It looks like he's suffering from some sort of leg injury as he seems to be moving off the field, assisted by the athletic trainers. And the ensuing play now looks like it's going to be whistled dead if we can get back to a shot of the play here. And here we go. And that is a wrestle down for the ball as he is thrown out of bounds by 3 Linn-Mar Big Uglies.
Casey pass complete to Kendrick Watson. Tackled by Jackson Shelby.
It is 2nd and 2 now. Senior driving. The more Senior drives, the more I think overtime is a big possibility here. We have 2:33 left. Kane McWilliams gonna chuck off more yards. Another first down. Senior driving. Linn-Mar having no answer.
McWilliams on the carry.
You're Linn-Mar right now. You cannot be complacent. You've got to hold Senior here. You can't let them touch those green pastures of that end zone. You cannot let them even smell it. Right now, Senior's on the move. They got the momentum on their side of the field. You want to make Senior play your side. And it looks like they're going to take Ian and Vice and run with the 4-man front here. They're going to bring it. Tom Casey back in the pocket. Overthrows his receiver, number 4, Kendrick Watkins. He's been targeted a lot tonight, only from a couple completions to him. And it looks like 2nd and 10 from the Linn-Mar 29-yard line for Senior. Tom Casey to the outside now. Rolls to the outside. Caught. Number 19 staggers out of bounds. That is Seth Bullock on the catch there. He has had actually a pretty good night, wouldn't you say, Ian?
Yeah, very productive. Probably second or third most productive player on his team behind, obviously, McWilliams.
It takes that first place honor. All right, here we go. 3 to the left, bunch formation behind the left side tight end. And we got 1 to the right, number 2. And back in the backfield, we got Tom Casey in the shotgun with who else? K. McWilliams to his right. It's a 3rd and 4 here. Tom Casey over the middle. Fumbled the catch! And that's going to bring up a huge 4th down. And Senior got to decide what they're going to do here. Do they want to kick it in for the field goal? Or do they want to go for it and keep this game alive? If you were going for it, the game's almost certainly Linn-Mar at that point. Courtney Sword getting the fans hyped up here. Senior trying to decide what to do. They're going to go for it. Senior wants to go for it. They're looking at the same play again. 1 to the right, 2 to the left. Bunch behind the left side tight end with K. McWilliams in the backfield.
Gonna take one final look at his coach.
Tom Casey, shotgun. Big play here. This may be the biggest of the game. The snap. Casey drops back.
Oh.
Can't hit his receiver over the middle. A turnover on down. And that just may do it. Linn-Mar may have just won this game. 1:53 left in the 4th quarter. And Dubuque Senior has turned it over to Linn-Mar on a huge drive. Turnover on downs. And that may have just put the bow and wrapping on this game. What you say, Ian?
I don't know. I feel like it's football. There's still plenty of time left. Senior has 2 timeouts as well.
Senior does have 2 timeouts. Linn-Mar looking like they have. Linn-Mar hasn't used a timeout yet. They have 3 timeouts left. Very conservative as Paul James with his timeouts. Senior comes to the line now, bringing a huge defensive front. Or one man to his right, two step back, Bryson White. He's going to chunk off more yards. They're going back to that successful ground game. Senior right there to meet him, only with a gain of about a yard.
Gotta call one here. I don't know why they're not calling one right now.
There's no reason for Linn-Mar to stop the clock.
No, Dubuque Senior.
Dubuque Senior? Oh. If I was Dubuque Senior, I would call one here too. Kind of get your defense reset. Get them back in this game. They were just put down on the field by an offensive turnover on downs. Or I formation, looks like it's going to be under center again. They're going to have that same formation, but then they're going to chunk off a ground game run again here.
Or all Orr's looking at right now is the play clock right under the scoreboard right now.
He wants to run that thing as far down as possible. One man to his right. The handoff to Bryson White. He's going to take a few yards, and he's going to stumble his way out to about what looks to be the 32-yard line of Linn-Mar. 56 seconds remaining in this game, and it looks like Senior's going to call its timeout. 1 timeout remaining for Senior, 3 for Linn-Mar. And if you're Linn-Mar, are you looking to score here, or are you just looking to run out the clock?
Run out the clock. There's no reason to risk anything.
If you're a Senior, what's your game plan going into this last minute of the game?
I mean, if you get a stop here, call a timeout, and then you're going to have maybe 50 seconds to get down the field. Probably longer 50 seconds, probably more like 45.
A crucial 3rd and 3 here. Senior makes a stop. They might have to force Linn-Mar. If Senior makes a stop here, Linn-Mar will for surely punt it away. Put Senior deep back in their own territory with that big booter, Alexander Cochran.
Want to know what a bold choice here would be? You roll out and have a short route right there so that he has a choice between taking it himself or potentially throwing for the first down on a short route.
Same pocket formation here. I think you folks are tired of me hearing me say it. Bryson White going to take the handoff again. Bryson White going to go. Bryson White going to go. He's going to keep going. He's going to check off down to the 50-yard line. And that may have just put the bow and tie on this game. 48.9 seconds left. And Linn-Mar is in Senior's territory. It looks like they may be trying to score here.
Senior does have 1 timeout left.
On Dubuque Senior 49.
I mean, we have seen some fumbles on the Linn-Mar handoffs, including one that Senior did recover.
Right now it is actually 1 turnover to 1 turnover. Both teams have taken a chance at the turnover ball. And we are tied up right now. A turnover here could spell disaster for Linn-Mar, as this game could head to OT, or if Senior wants to, Senior can take the victory with a 28-27 at 2-minute point. And Linn-Mar's going to do the smart thing and try to run out the clock. Looks like here under 10 seconds, the offense is off the field. We're going to run this down to the final seconds, and we are done. Game of Linn-Mar High School sports. First victory of the season in its home opener against those Senior Rams, 27-20. Folks, it's been a great game. It's been a great time being out here with you. Thank you to all the Dubuque Senior fans who came out, the cheerleaders, the football players. You played tremendously today. Thank you for making this our Linn-Mar home opener best possible. Thank you to all the Linn-Mar fans. Thank you for being respectful, kind of your neighbors. Thank you for being the best fans in the world. We couldn't do these games without you. We love all of you. And from all of us here at LMTV Live Sports, we want to thank all of you for tuning in. We want to thank all of you for tuning in to LMTV Live Sports. Make sure you tune in next week for our game from Linn-Mar, when the Linn-Mar Lions take on the Kennedy Cougars right back here at Linn-Mar Stadium in Marion, Iowa. For now, I'm Alec Hemley signing off along with my partner in crime,
Ian McKenney, and on behalf of the entire cast and crew, everybody that made this possible, have a great week.